First day of trading this week. Had a couple base hits. Ended up getting into a trade right as Fed Waller was actually talking. Got yoinked on. So we're going to go and recap all the trades from this morning's session. If you didn't know, I do live stream my trades every day, Monday through Friday at 8:30 a.m. Central Time over at my main channel, Trades by Matt. So come hang out during the live stream so you can see all this live. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. If you are interested in joining Apex Trader Funding, you can use code TBM for up to 80% off on every single purchase that you make. You can go to their website from tbm.gg/apex. It's linked down below. Let's get into the recap. Hope you had a good weekend, a solid holiday off. I had a great birthday. My birthday was on Saturday. It was very fun. We hung out with friends, went to a big dinner. I had a tomahawk steak, and yeah, it was freaking solid. All right, markets are open. We do have the Nas on the daily looking a little roundy to me. If I had to guess, looks a little roundy. Failed to pop the highs. We'll see. I kind of expect to move to the downside. I just don't know when, as the market rips face. If we pop these wicks, you know, 1750s to 1720s or whatever that is, that 30-point range, if we pop that, then it's like straight shot to the highs. All right, let's chat, shall we? Nightbot leaked it. There it is, boys. I was waiting for Nightbot. I'm with Apex as of the end of last week, like Thursday or Friday. I do want to be somewhat serious and say I've been with Topset for 4 years. I got nothing for love for those guys. Seriously. Michael. I love him. And I got nothing but respect for what they're doing and for people who are trading with them. My goal in this entire thing is to be able to help traders the best that I can, right? And the ways that I've been helped in the past, right? When it's all said and done, the decision comes from a place of what's the net positive, right? And right now, I mean, you can go look at any, and I'm not listing any names here specifically, but any of the major funding companies. You go to the footer of any of those, you scroll down to the very bottom of the main website, and you're gonna read a stat, right? Hey, right now Apex is double everybody's pass rate. Okay, so if they're double the pass rate, and then you go and look at their website and you see the payouts, right? And they're not even close to double. They're massively more paid out than everybody else. To me, that opens the door for a lot of good for our communities, right? That's the whole point, is to pass and get paid. And not to mention, there's some areas that where direct feedback is immediately able to be had, which I'm excited to do and to fight for. What I think is how traders should be treated. So yeah, nothing but, I don't have any bad, I'm not speaking for anybody but myself. I'm not speaking for other influencers. I'm not speaking for I'm not speaking for TopStep. Not speaking for any other companies other than myself. That I got no bad blood with TopStep. And still will hang out with or chat with Michael and whatnot. To try and push the industry forward in the best way that I can. So I'm excited. Do you think the trailing drawdown is good? Yeah, actually. So here's the thing. And I knew this was going to be the number one thing. Trade the static account. If you have a problem with it, trade the static account. The way that I've been trading the drawdown is the exact way that I've been trading the Robbins account, which is take money, take your profit. If you let a trade run up $5,000 in the money and you let it go all the way back down to zero, that's not great. That is not, yeah, it's open P&L, but at the same time, that was money on the table, right? So take it, right? And it's been a really good mind shift for me. And y'all know I was trading every prop out there the last 6 months. I've been trading them all. It's just from a trader's perspective, the higher pass rate, the more payouts, and the ability to grab a discount on every single evaluation is very nice. Every single purchase now is discountable. Code TBM, just straight up. Got a little thing here now for it. And tomorrow, all day stream, we're doing a massive massive discount because of the new little partnership thing here that we're doing. I'll be giving away accounts all day tomorrow and Thursday. The accounts are for any size that you want. You can do the static, you can do the 300K, you can do the 25K. It doesn't matter. I'm giving them away. That'll be tomorrow. I was not planning on doing this announcement today, but it got leaked yesterday. And so here we are. Shout out to Gary and editor Andrew, TJ for kind of scrambling with me as we were not prepared yet. But I appreciate y'all. And thank you, everybody, honestly. So, oh yeah, discounts are only applied after you click next. That's a good point, Rimple. You got to be able to go to the actual like payment page in order to see discounts applied. The Robbins account is up 69%. I had posted on Twitter that it was up 70%, which it was. But I forgot that their commissions are hella expensive and it had not taken out commissions yet. So I'm currently at 69%, which is actually kind of better, right? Probably. I'm at $16,903. So it's kind of better. 69%. It's better than 70%. Do we like the idea of bringing back spec trading? Kind of want to float the idea around here first before I actually commit to it. Do we like the idea of bringing it back? If you don't know what spec trading is, it's where you hop in a Discord room and I quite literally spectate your trading, provide my 2 cents, whether you want to take advice from me or not. That's up to you. But I just provide it. I either like the trade or I don't like the trade. Talk about psychology and stuff like that too, for sure. But just a thought, bringing it back every now and then. I don't know if people want it or not, but if we do want it, I'll bring it back for tomorrow. How does that sound? Tomorrow and Thursday. What is spec trading? It's spec trading is a play on spectating, where I spectate your trades, so we call it spec trading. All right, this still looks a little rolly. I don't know if I'm gonna get the fill here. Got a 100 block up. I'm assuming that's the 1-on-1. Yeah, still even spreads on those 100 blocks. Hello, Crude, right into 72s. Yesterday's value area low as well. I'm gonna take the Crude long here. Off of yesterday's value area low, 72 flat number. Sold 78. Watch for the retest at overnight lows, 72.12. Look for more than that, hopefully. But this is the level that I was talking about, wanting to see kind of what would happen as the flush into 72s. And we did flush it, kind of barely swept through it, popped back above a little bit. All things I like to see off of yesterday's value area low. If we can hold this, rotations back to yesterday's value area high would be potentially nice. But yeah, we'll never do spec trading during the normal like first hour of the session. First hour and a half of the session would be like later in the day. Maybe like during lunch when things are a little bit slower. Where maybe someone had their trades recorded or fills on their screen so we could look at them and stuff like that. Got volume at 20. Yesterday's IB high also at 20. Now it's pumping. Right back to where it was. You could do something in Discord where people just submit clips of their trades. That's a good idea too. The problem with spec trading is that sometimes I was always wanting people to have live trades, and that's always tough. It's tough to force trades, right? So I do like the idea of clips, or at least having like old trades from the day that you had done. Little sweep to the highs. Didn't do much out of it. Brand new candle open. Little flush, 3-4 ticks. Double bottom. Probably sweeps it, I would think. Let's see what the Nas is doing off the open. Still pretty pumpy. No wick test or anything in play yet. There's the quick sweep. A sweep like that, I typically want to see it get eaten back up quicker than later. NQ still pushing. We now have point of control up here as well. What is Delta doing? Oh, looking pretty nice. Maybe we pop yesterday's value area low. If you get clips, it's all just going to be huge hits and no losses is my worry. That's true. That is true. Or a potential, I guess. Maybe not true, but a potential. Man, I like the Nas up here on the short side. I don't like the way Delta looks though. It looks a little poppy. But I like the fade off of yesterday's value area low for sure. I had an order up there for a while. Crude still just kind of Messing around right here. We run the lows, I'll be out. Take my $200 L, move on. Still looks pretty decent. Did you get any snow in Austin? No, we did not. But it is cold here. It's 19 degrees right now. It's really cold. 19 degrees Fahrenheit. It's chilly. Very chilly. Do you trade ICT? No, I don't trade. I'm not an ICT trader. I would not call myself that. I know a lot of the concepts that I've found in trading to work, things that I've just discovered on the charts. People have ICT names for them as well. Nasdaq test? Nah, no good one. I mean, we're about to pop the highs. Delta looks fantastic. It looks good enough to pop the highs, that's for sure. And then we'll watch for 980, yesterday's value area high, you know? All right. Crude potentially trying to hammer out. That'd be fun. We could close above 72, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen in the next 30 seconds. Where is yesterday's IB range? I mean, we're close enough, right? I would say that's, yeah, it's 100% in yesterday's IB range. Very close to popping the highs. Couldn't quite do it yet. Oh, it slapped instead. Yesterday's levels don't mean too much to me, given it was a half day. Yeah. Unless it was like a stupid amount of volume or something. I thought the overnight session kind of had some decent movement last night, all things considered. I didn't trade it, but I was kind of passively looking at it. I was like, well, that's several 40-point rotations. Not terrible. 80s to 20s, you know? See what the Nas doing. Nas did sweep the highs. Okay, settlement at, again, doesn't mean a ton, but 70. And then 80 looking interesting as well. Back above 80, then we're really looking at that 1750s to 1720s, 1750s. All of those wicks. And then once you pop those, things get crazy, right? Pop that high, I think things get nutty. But who knows, we'll see. Time will tell. This trade is still just doing nothing. Just waiting. Do you only ever trade one contract? No. I mean, the answer is no. On stream, a lot I do trade one contract, especially for the first hour of the day when everything's kind of hour and a half of the session. Everything's a little bit more movie. I do like to prove that you don't need to trade crazy size to make money trading. I think it's, I mean, we were talking about the mission of my mission, right? Is to, at the beginning of the stream, we were talking about it, and it's to help people, right? Become the best versions of traders they can be. And I think that one of the ways that I can help people is by helping them realize that you totally can trade size. You don't need to trade size. I mean, this account's up almost 7 grand in, what, 2 weeks of trading. 2 full weeks of trading ish. And I mean, I was gone for this whole week, basically trading one contract only. Right. So obviously you can make a ton more money, but you can make money trading singles. And from a risk perspective, it's just, for me, it's a little better. Nas is just ripping. Here comes the 80s. Yesterday's value area high is going to be a red to green rotation from yesterday's value area. Again, doesn't matter a ton because there's not a ton of volume, but it is something to point out. And we push in. I mean, yesterday's point of control for a value area rotation, mid 30s would be sick. Or what is that, mid 40s actually, I mean. Just going to be patient and watch this though, see what happens. See how aggressive we can get on the push on, yeah, I've already talked about it, James. I mean, you can go with the static account. It doesn't even have a trailing drawdown at all. That would be my number one recommendation right away, is get a static account. Second recommendation is just allow it to make you a better trader. That's what I've done. That's with heavy commissions too. Yeah, I have not calculated how much I've spent in commissions yet, but I guarantee you that $6,900 that I've made so far, I have to have had spent hundreds of dollars on commissions already. Maybe like $500 in commissions or something like that. I don't know. Well, right up to 72 psych level, blue line algo. Rotating off of it a little bit. Nas is still just ripping away. Here comes the 80s. Delta looks good. No reason to fade this yet. No ligma or anything like that. How much is a TBM discount worth? It's actually variable. It's going to pool whatever the best discount is available right now. It will be applied to the TBM community. So whatever the best thing is that's out there, if they do a random, right now it's 71%. Yeah. Could be higher today, tomorrow. Just depends on whatever promo they got going on. Historically, they've done 90% discounts. I don't think they're doing that anymore. I think they're going to kind of cap it around 80% is what they were referencing to me. For the most part. Don't take that for a stone, right? But just kind of the word currently. So it'll probably fluctuate between 71 and 80%. But all you have to do, and it applies every single time that you buy something. It's not like it used to be where you click my link once and it only applies to your very first account ever. That's not the case. This applies however many you want to buy, whenever you want to buy. There will always be the TBM coupon code available that will always pull the best discount for you, which I'm hyped on. Nice push. Are they still doing the one-day pass? I think that's currently gone, but I think it's coming back soon. Again, I can't say too much, but very soon. Yeah. You might want to stay tuned tomorrow. We're doing an all-day stream tomorrow. I'm giving away a bunch of Apex accounts. And the accounts that I'm giving away, the coupon codes that I'm giving out, there's a limited number of them, so you're going to have to win it, technically, or get randomly chosen, I guess. But it will apply to any size account. Any of the accounts that they have, it will be free. So you're going to want to be here tomorrow. All right. You can get the $300,000 combine. You can get the 25K. You can get the static. Doesn't matter. Any of them. It'll be free. So be here tomorrow. Notice that was on beat. Anybody? I think first month. I don't think it's a until you pass. Just the first month. Strong ES Nasdaq sell. Okay, let's look. Up into the 85s. Delta still looks decent. Coming into 17K strongman resistance. I'm currently up a massive $20, $10, $0. Just letting this crude trade play out. See what happens. Is it like Top Step fire drills where you give a limited coupon and whoever signs up first gets the account? No, I'm gonna do like an actual like a generator or whatever. you could sign up for each one and then it gets randomly chosen. I'm gonna do it on like intervals where it's like maybe like when we get like the first 1,000 viewers, first 200 thumbs up, 300 thumbs up, 400 thumbs up, 500 thumbs up, stuff like that. 2,000 viewers, I don't know. Figure it out like that. But Matt, I'm whopping $25 after commissions. Nice. Well, if you counted my commissions right now, I'd be up 15 bucks. Here comes 17K. Let's watch it. All right, this looks very strong. I personally would not be fading this. I set it at 80 as well. This just looks rippy so far. Mr. Pushup, yes sir. TBM Apex code TBM. You can go to tbm.gg/apex. Code TBM will give you what you need every single time. The best discount available on all purchases. It's so fun to say that. So fun to say, not just your very first one ever of all time. It actually feels like I'm hooking it up. How am I negative $0? Crude oil. Damn it. $50 now. Nice, Austin. GG's on the wick test long. Your all symbols counter still broken? Yeah. Are you talking about with the C versus the D or what? I think it's still working on the NQ. Yeah, it works on the NQ. Oh, we're ripping. Ripping crude oil. Oh, long trade. All right. This is first spot to be watching for, in my opinion, is right here. So point of control. After point of control, I will be watching for the mid 40s. Yesterday's point of control. In value area high. Something like this would just be, I'd love it. I'd love it. But it's a big ask currently. We'll see. Check out the Nasdaq sell. Let's see. Yeah, whopping 10 points. Love it. Yeah, it is a win-win for everyone. And again, it comes back to like, I mean, I told y'all, I have been, no, I'm going to go ahead and move this to, if I get, yeah, I'm stopped out here. I just, I'm not interested in the rejection of point of control. I took out $10. I lost $5 in commissions, technically. I want to be able to trade the NAS right now. And it's like an opportunity cost issue. I probably could have taken off point of control. I wanted us to power through it. We didn't do it. Take the break even, move on. Because this looks heavy at this point. And now we got ability to trade the Nasdaq. Nasdaq is still just ripping away here. Let's see what, Delta is kind of ligmaing a little bit. Man, I actually low-key do kind of like this sell, but it might just be a nice nasty trap. Kind of trying to push up. Didn't really get much out of that. I'm still ligmaing up at the highs here. I am going to take a little stab. Just a little one. Assuming I get filled. Got yesterday's value very high, around 83 or so. Interesting spot. Oh, how the Nasdaq moves compared to crude oil sometimes, huh? Just in comparison, it's like I sat around for like however long, 30 minutes for like, you know, 100 bucks, 200 bucks down, 100 bucks up, 200 bucks up, something like that. Call it 100 bucks either way, 200 bucks either way for like an hour. Nasdaq will do it in 2 seconds. Well, 1 minute chart's having a hard time getting through 95, huh? Definitely losing some steam up here, but it's always potentially very trappy. Candle closes now. Pop it. Pop that 95. Trying. There we go. Some more continuation. There we go. Crack this level at 92. We're going to put a break even stop in here. Looking for the expansion. And if we don't do it, then we don't do it. All right, we're going to pop the highs if we can't do it right now. So, all right, I'm going to go and take my $200 there. I got 9 points out of it. Little slippage. Looks like I might have still gotten, I would have gotten filled. I would have gotten the total fill. I was very hesitant to think that we actually got the full fill here at yesterday's value area high. After bouncing around 90 just makes sense to get bought and sweep, but maybe this is going to be some continuation. There's the 20s or 80s to 20s move happening right now, getting some more buyers coming through. I am going to take another stab short here off the 20s. We got a little bit of buyers here, obviously, so I'm going to be watching that, but I like the move. It's a good move. Still some juice, obviously higher. Also some juice lower. We got IB at 04 or so, 0375. Initial balance high on the session. All right, that's close enough. It looked like it just barely wicked off of it. Whenever I see it like get that close, I'm like a point away and it just like flash snap and bounce out of it. And it's like a point away from filling me out. I do my best to just don't think, just cancel the trade, close the trade. You know what I mean? That was what, $170. So that's 355 on the session. Just a reminder, if you don't know anything about Apex, you can go to tbm.gg/apex. It's also linked up in the pinned chat right now. If you are already using Apex or if it's your first time, code TBM. I now have a code right below my name or right below my face here that I can offer you. Hello, there's IB. I'm going to take the stab off this sweep here. $15 points down. Pretty yoinky, huh? Down into yesterday's value area high. Snapping 25 points. $50-point candle. I mean, I gotta kill that. 730, dude. What a turnaround. What an absolute yoink of a candle. Let me just check the news. We must have actually had something coming. Or is it just him talking? Fed Waller speaking. But Jesus, that's almost 100 points. It's 5 minutes after doing nothing.